Jamal Adams wants out of New York. Jamal Adams has demanded to be traded. And according to the New York Daily News, Adams has issue with head coach Adam Gase, and the lack of contract has also played a role. So my question for you is, Clarence, the first question here is, what's going on with Jamal Adams and Adam Gase?
Well, you seen the other day that Adam Gase, he wants Jamal Adams here. He like his action, like he's telling the media that he wants Jamal Adams to stay in New York, but his actions are not telling it. To me, I've been looking over the investigation ever since he been declaring that he wants a new contract. It hasn't been as much communicating with player coach, and he feel like that Adam Gase is just not backing him up. Like, hey, y'all need to make this deal happen. This is one of the best players on our team that needs to make it happen. Like, he just feel like Adam Gase is not backing him up on the business side of the NFL, and he feel like, hey, I'm one of the best players in the league. I should be damn well deserved to get a brand new contract. And we know Adam Gase, like he have this one side, like there's like this nonchalant side that we don't know if he's serious or not. But it's just ridiculous. I always just thought like their communication was just way off, and they never just came close to agreeing to something.
Yeah, I believe Jamal Adams, he doesn't want to play for Adam Gase, and I can't blame him. I told you before, Clarence, I don't believe in Adam Gase as a head coach. You know, he was in Miami. He had a losing record in Miami. I think he made it to the playoffs 1 year and 1 out of 3 years in Miami. He has a career record of 30-34. He's won 46% of his games, so he hasn't even won 50% of his games. I never believed in Adam Gase. I don't think he should have got the job to begin with in New York. Like I told you on last week's show, when he got the job in New York at his introductory press conference, he was high. He was literally high at that press conference. I don't think he deserved the job to begin with, and I think Jamal Adams is really, really starting to see the light, and he's starting to see that the New York Football Jets, they're not going to be relevant anytime soon, and they're not trying to do the necessary things to win football games. This is all about wanting to win. I think Jamal Adams wants to position himself to win football games and be in a playoff picture. That's not going to happen with Adam Gase as the head coach, and that's not going to happen with the New York Football Jets as an overall team. And I think Jamal Adams is basically understanding that now, being, at this moment. And I just think he's starting to really call out certain people. So I don't believe Adam Gase as a coach, and I also believe Jamal Adams doesn't believe him as well. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Like, if you had to pick to move on between Adam Gase and Jamal Adams, who would it be?
Is that even a serious question?
Seriously?
Really?
Look, you got to think about it. You can always get another safety like that in the draft, or maybe free agency. It all depends how your scouts scout players. But for a coach, though, you will really have to sit down and really think about who is the right coach for your team. Do they fit the culture? Is his play style is legit? Is he even the right guy? God damn it! Did he pass all the requirements? But I'm gonna just say, but back to what we were saying. I think Jamal Adams has more leverage on the Jets because his talent speaks for itself. He's a talented safety. He's one of the best safeties in the league. Like, by far, probably one of the best safeties in the league. He's a good run box safety, and he's effective in the pass coverage. I believe that he deserves to be one of the highest paid safeties in the league because right now you solidify your best players, and you don't got to worry about that problem in a few years. That's just me personally. Like, you just have to solidify your best player. If you don't solidify your best player, you won't get nothing out of them, Trey.
I agree with you. I'm going to say this. To answer your question whether or not I'm going to pick Jamal Adams, Adam Gase, easy for me. I'm picking Jamal Adams. I told you I don't believe Adam Gase overall. So if this was a different head coach, like Mike Tomlin, maybe Sean Payton, or Bill Belichick, that'd be a different answer. But I don't believe Adam Gase. So I'm going to pick Jamal Adams. Let me give you some of these statistical numbers since Jamal Adams has been in the NFL in the ranks. He ranks amongst defensive backs, first in sacks, first in tackles for a loss, second in quarterback hits. He has 6 forced fumbles, which is second NFL ranked. He has a total of 272 tackles, which is 5th amongst NFL ranked. and that's the most by DB in the first 3 seasons since 1982. Listen, Jamal Adams is the real deal. I think he's arguably one of the best safeties, if not the best safety, in the National Football League. And I think the Jets, they're not showing Jamal Adams the appreciation that they should. Listen, I told you on last week's show, Jamal Adams probably has that mentality that, okay, we're not winning football games. Damn it, if we ain't gonna win football games, I damn sure better get paid. You can't lose football games and also be underpaid. Pick a struggle. If I'm gonna be underpaid, I need to be winning. And if I'm not going to win, trade me to a team where I can compete, even if I take a decrease in salary. I think that's Jamal Adams' position, and I understand completely where he's coming from as a player.
That's following us to our next question. Our next question on the list. But everybody, please follow Wise Guys on Facebook, on Wise Guys Instagram. These guys know sports, and Twitter, Wise Guys _OH. The Wise Guys is now on the Worldwide Radio Sports Network, and we going live, baby. So, Trey, one last question. Do you believe Jamal Adams will be on that Jets roster week 1, or he's going to be with a different team in week 1?
I say he'll be with the Jets, unfortunately for him, because I think the Jets, because they know how great Jamal Adams is. So I believe he's going to play week 1 with the New York Jets, and I don't see him trading him so soon. I think it's going to take some time. I don't think he's going to finish his career with the New York Jets. I think at some point he'll get traded, maybe this year, maybe next year, because I think they got rights. I think they got rights to him for the next 3 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So they can hold that they have the leverage. I disagree with you about him having the leverage. They have the leverage. They can hold this thing and let it just play out over the next 3 years. We'll see what happens, but I think he'll be on the team.
I can't